What's up, mob? Hey, how we doing? I'm a little late on the 250 video, but I had to do some setup on my studio. A lot of you guys said my sound sucked, and so I had to get that figured out. So I got the new mic, I got the camera. Hopefully this works. I'm just dialing it in, so bear with me. But before we get into that, and how Hunter was just fought through adversity to get this 250 championship, believe it or not, Deegan still stole the day. Dude, the kid is amazing, and he is pure entertainment. But I want to thank Complete Racing Solutions, Coach Rob. Coach Rob has programs that start at $15 a month. They work on mental, physical. Go over to Complete Racing Solutions, check out what options he has. Epic Garage Designs. If you want something badass for your garage, hit up Epic Garage. Slap wall, flooring, you name it, they have it. Ride Strapped. You guys know Ride Strapped. Coolest goggles in the business. T-shirts, glasses. Hit up Ride Strapped to get yourself something. And if you're going to ship something, please don't be like these guys. Just call Precision Transport and have them ship it for you. Never try anything like what these guys are doing right here. This is horrible. Don't do it. So anyway, guys, let's get into this.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's...
So Hunter Lawrence earned this title, and if you don't think he put his heart and soul into it, just look at that emotional dump at the end in that second moto, and when he realized it's all over, all that pain, that suffering, that starting with broken ribs or hurt ribs, that bike malfunction, the first turn pileup, that was amazing. And that's part of the reason we like watching racing so much, is we love watching greatness. We love seeing people achieve things that are almost unachievable, and you want to see them go through adversity and battle through it. And Hunter was a perfect, like, he's literally, like, you could do a documentary on this season and show how hard it was. Not only that, he's fighting back this kid who has so much more, like, so much determination. Deegan has this kid is just oozing with just spunk and fire. And I mean, look at what he did. I mean, he didn't win the championship, but he won the internet, guys. He absolutely won the internet. And if you don't believe me, just scroll down Instagram and see that launch that he did over and over at Ironman. Maybe it wasn't the fastest move, but Deegan is willing to do whatever it takes, and I can't wait. This Super Duper is lining up to be really, really badass. It's kind of funny because at the end of every season, you have this like hollow, it's all over feeling. Super Duper is doing everything it's supposed to and leaving that carrot at the end, that all new. And yes, it sucks with all this, the things about, oh, we're paying the teams, we're not paying the riders. Take all that aside. Let's just talk about the simple history of this, the fact of bragging rights, of winning this. It's a big deal. And I'll be at Charlotte, and I can't wait. And if you guys, Chris from Strapped is flying me out. And we'll be camping at the track. Come by, say hi. I'll be doing some live shows from the track and just kind of getting the scoop and enjoying the first ever, if you want to call it a playoff, a race off, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited about it. I really am. And we get to see these guys like Haiden Deegan, who fell short of his initial goal. His goal was to win the championship, but he did everything within his power to make it happen. He's going to learn. He's going to move forward. Then you get guys like Pro Circuit. Pro Circuit didn't get skunked. How about that, guys? Pro Circuit, their rumors of their demise are way too soon. They finally figured out. They got the bikes. They got the riders comfortable. Joe Schmoda going 1-1. Yes, it's too little too late for the series. But I don't think we would have seen this type of a comeback from Pro Circuit had think about Joe Schmoda and some of these guys that came back for these races. Would they have come back? Would they have battled? Would they have been trying their... And there's a difference between effort and having your heart in it effort. And that's what we saw, like Deegan and Hunter, their hearts were in it. And you see riders typically at the end of seasons, they are giving everything they think they can. Nobody's like mailing it in on purpose. When guys do that, you're not going to be in the top 20. But what I say is they're willing and they're just their heart. There's 100% and then there's 100% plus your heart's in it. And that's what Super Duper has allowed these guys. The Austin Faulkners, unfortunately, that was a nasty crash, and I hope he's okay, but I still look for him to get in through the LCQ and make some noise in this Super Duper. Like, his career trajectory could have been over after the start of this season, but he's back, and he's looking like a guy who's going to contend next year. But I'm excited. Let's see about Super Duper, Joe Schmoda, and they've got the power rankings going in, and speaking of watching these guys battle adversity, there's a lot of adversity in this 250 class that we never even get to see. Like Jalik Swoll coming in after all his lists of injuries. He's riding for another team next year, but he's still out there busting his ass and putting in good results and getting a moto podium. And he can't even get any love. He can't even get in the top 10 in power rankings. But like I told him, you know what? That's just a bunch of knuckleheads voting. I used to have a vote. They took it from me when they took my press pass because, let's be honest, they don't want me to say anything. But seeing these guys and the efforts they put in and seeing the emotional dump by Hunter Lawrence at the end of this series, that's what racing's all about. That's what makes me love this sport. That's why I care so much. I bitch a lot about money and all these other things, but it's the inspiration. It's putting your heart into something. It's putting your whole life. It's wanting to succeed more than you want to breathe. And we got a lot of that this year, and I loved it. And I can't wait for Super Duper to give these guys one more shot at it. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Remember, guys, you don't have to fix everything in your life. Just be better than you were yesterday. Remember, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.